For the political party, see Hatikvah. For the Tel Aviv neighbourhood, see Hatikva Quarter. Hatikvah is the national anthem of Israel. Its lyrics are adapted from a poem by Naftali Herz Imber, a Jewish poet from Złoczów, then part of the Kingdom of Galicia and Lodomeria, Austria-Hungary. Imber wrote the first version of the poem in 1877, while the guest of a Jewish scholar in Iași registered trademark I, Romania. The Romantic anthem's theme reflects the Jews' 2,000-year-old hope of returning to the land of Israel, restoring it, and reclaiming it as a sovereign nation. History. Lyrics. The text of Hatikvah was written in 1878 by Naftali Herz Imber, a Jewish poet from Złoczów, a city often referred to by its nickname the City of Poets, in the Kingdom of Galicia and Lodomeria, Austria-Hungary, today's Złoczów, Ukraine. Imber emigrated to the land of Israel in the early 1880s and lived in two or more of the first Jewish colonies. The foundation of Hatikvah is Imber's 9-stanza poem named Tikvatenu, Our Hope. In this poem Imber puts into words his thoughts and feelings in the wake of the establishment of Petah Tikva, one of the first Jewish settlements in the land of Israel under Ottoman rule. Published in Imber's first book Barkai, The Shining Morning Star, Jerusalem, 1886, the poem was subsequently adopted as an anthem by the Hovevei Zion, and later by the Zionist movement at the First Zionist Congress in 1897. The text was later revised by the settlers of Rishon LeZion, subsequently undergoing a number of other changes. Before the establishment of the State of Israel Hatikvah was chosen as the anthem of the First Zionist Congress in 1897. The British Mandate government briefly banned its public performance and broadcast from 1919, in response to an increase in Arab anti-Zionist political activity. A former member of the Sonderkommando reports that the song was spontaneously sung by Czech Jews in the entryway to the Auschwitz-Birkenau gas chamber in 1944. While singing they were beaten by Waffen-SS guards. Adoption as national anthem. When the State of Israel was established in 1948, Hatikvah was unofficially proclaimed the national anthem. It did not officially become the national anthem until November 2004, when an abbreviated and edited version was sanctioned by the Knesset in an amendment to the Flag and Coat of Arms law. In its modern rendering, the official text of the anthem incorporates only the first stanza and refrain of the original poem. The predominant theme in the remaining stanzas is the establishment of a sovereign and free nation in the land of Israel, a hope largely seen as fulfilled with the founding of the State of Israel. Music. The melody for Hatikvah derives from La Mantovana, a 16th-century Italian song, composed by Giuseppe Cenci circa 1600 with the text Fuggi, fuggi, fuggi da questo cielo. Its earliest known appearance in print was in the Del Biodo's collection of madrigals. It was later known in early 17th century Italy as Ballo di Mantova. This melody gained wide currency in Renaissance Europe, under various titles, such as the Pod Krakauum, Kukaraz Kufranza en Sus, Maize with Upstanding Leaves and the Katerina Kusharava. The melody is also very similar to a musical theme famously used by the Czech composer Beda and registered trademark Smetana in his symphonic poem celebrating Bohemia, Massachusetts Vlast, as VLTAVA. Smetana's theme was based on a Czech folk song, Kokali's Daru. The adaptation of the music for Hatikvah was done by Samuel Cohen in 1888. Cohen himself recalled many years later that he had hummed Hatikvah based on the melody from the song he had heard in Romania, Carol Kuboi, the Ox-Driven Cart. The harmony of Hatikvah follows a minor scale, which is often perceived as mournful in tone and is rarely encountered in national anthems. There is a modulating shift to major key as the words Tikvatenu and Hatikvah appear, both mingled with a romantic octave leap which gives new dramatic energy to the melodic line. As the title The Hope, and the words suggest, the import of the song is optimistic and the overall spirit uplifting. Official text. The official text of the national anthem corresponds to the first stanza and amended refrain of the original 9-stanza poem by Naftali Herz Imber. Along with the original Hebrew, the corresponding transliteration and English translation are listed below. Some people compare the first line of the refrain, a Euro Our hope is not yet lost a Euro, to the opening of the Polish national anthem, Poland is not yet lost, or the Ukrainian national anthem, Ukraine has not yet perished. This line may also be a biblical allusion to Ezekiel a Euro unregistered trademark's vision of the dried bones, describing the despair of the Jewish people in exile, and God a Euro unregistered trademark's promise to redeem them and lead them back to the land of Israel. The official text of Hatikvah is relatively short. Indeed, it is a single complex sentence, consisting of two clauses. The subordinate clause posits the condition, while the independent clause specifies the outcome. Text of Hatikva by Naftali Herz Imber. Below is the full text of the original 9-stanza poem Hatikva by Naftali Herz Imber. The current version of the Israeli national anthem corresponds to the first stanza of this poem and the amended refrain. Alternate proposals and objections. Religious objections to Hatikvah. Some observant Jews object to Hatikvah on the grounds that the anthem is too secular and lacks sufficient religious emphasis, such as not mentioning God or the Torah. Thus, some religious Zionists have altered the song by switching the word K in registered trademark with the word gigahertz copyright, thus reading the line, to be a holy nation, referring to the verse in Exodus 19:6 paragraph 01 quarter degree unregistered trademark 01 quarter unregistered trademark 00 paragraph 0 to the first 01 quarter squared unregistered trademark 0 to the first unregistered trademark megahertz to the first copyright. Rabbi Abraham Isaac Cook objected to the secular thrust of Hatikvah and wrote an alternative anthem titled a Euro Emunah Euro in the hope that it would replace Hatikvah as the Israeli national anthem. Rav Cook did not object to the singing of Hatikvah as he had great respect for secular Jews, indicating that even in their work it was possible to see a level of kedusha. Objections by non-Jewish Israelis. Some Arab Israelis object to Hatikvah due to its explicit allusions to Judaism. In particular, the text a Euro unregistered trademark's reference to the yearnings of a Euro or a Jewish soul a Euro is often cited as preventing non-Jews from personally identifying with the anthem. In 2001, Sali Tarif, the first Arab appointed to the Israeli cabinet in Israel's history, refused to sing Hatikvah. Gail Majidale, who in January 2007 became the first Muslim to be appointed as a minister in the Israeli cabinet, sparked a controversy when he publicly refused to sing the anthem, stating that the song was written for Jews only. In 2012, Salim Jalbran, an Israeli Arab justice on Israel's Supreme Court, did not join in singing Hatikvah during a ceremony honoring the retirement of the court's Chief Justice, Dorit Beinish. From time to time proposals have been made to change the national anthem or to modify the text in order to make it more acceptable to non-Jewish Israelis. To date, no such proposals have succeeded in gaining broad support. See also: National symbols of Israel. Notes. References. External links: Israel, Hatikvah, National Anthem. Hatikvah a Euro Hardricha Guide, Jewish Agency for Israel. Israel a Euro unregistered trademark as National Anthem a Euro Hatikvah, Jewish Virtual Library, Ben Zion, Elan, how an unwieldy romantic poem and a Romanian folk song combined to produce a Euro Hatikvah Euro unregistered trademark, The Times of Israel.